Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of the Disney Travel Podcast with the latest Disney travel news. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bella Braddock.
And I'm Amelia Bella Braddock. And today we'll share how to get on Tron before it opens and some good changes coming to both Disney World and Disneyland.
Yeah, remember last week we were talking about Tron and will they have a soft launch and all this sort of stuff. Well, we all now know, if you are a Disney traveler, I'm sure you're well aware that April 4th is the magic day, Tuesday, April 4th, when Tron will open finally. And of course, we're going a couple of weeks before that. So
of course, Disney waited until after March break to open it.
And we channeled our wishes. And what did we all hear? It looks like
there might be an opportunity for certain guests to get an earlier ride. It appears that they will be saying annual pass holders and certain Disney Vacation Club members can attempt to ride it before this date.
Yes, so what will that mean for us? We don't know. Nobody knows yet how they're going to do it.
They have not given much specifics.
I don't know if they're going to do it like they do Moonlight Magic and that sort of thing, where you sort of have to get online and, you know, see if you're fast enough to get a spot. But if you are a annual pass holder or a Disney Vacation Club member, you have or will be getting a chance, most likely. Probably you have to be a blue card member of Disney Vacation Club, the ones that get all the perks. So buying directly through Disney. But it looks like we're all going to get a chance to pre-ride this. Now, we will be there. We're not local, so if the stars align, it'll be within 2 weeks of opening, and we will be there. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed.
And if you do live in Florida, you're probably very likely to get on it early if you have either annual pass
of course, cast members always get on, which makes sense. We want them to know what it's going to be like.
Because then they can share information with us that we wouldn't know.
They also shared the story. So if a lot of people like you, Amelia, probably never ever watched the Tron movies,
I should
right?
probably watch that.
So the backstory doesn't even make any sense.
I've also never watched Avatar, and I love that ride. So.
Well, that's interesting. We should watch the new one. We have not yet. But anyway, this one picks up after the last movie, Tron Legacy. I like sort of what they did here. So where Kevin's son, Sam Flynn, has opened a second gateway called the Grid. And it's pretty cool because, of course, there is a Tron ride in Shanghai. And they said, okay, that was the first portal. This is the second portal. So I'm hoping that means it's slightly different than the other one. You know, same type of ride, but maybe the track's different or something.
Yeah.
So it's a different version than Shanghai. But at least they're trying to link the two. It's not just, here's a different Space Mountain.
Yeah.
It's sort of related to that one. So they've caught the story going across parks on the other side of the world. So that's sort of cool.
Mm-hmm. No, well, now I need to go to Shanghai to ride the first one before I ride this one. So.
And the other is weird. It says, you will be Team Blue going against the Grid's menacing Team Orange. So I don't really know. Is it going to be like Radiator Springs where you're actually racing against someone beside you and you're the good guy or the bad guy?
Yeah, I think, but maybe it's like a set Team Orange. Like it's not real people.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Are you going to be on one?
But Radiator Springs, it's real people.
That's what I'm saying. Is it going to be real people and you're either the good guy or the bad guy?
I don't think so. I think you're just the good guy and you're going to win either way. But we'll see.
We'll see. It goes through 8 energy gates and so on. So it's cool fun. But remember, pay attention now. We'll, of course, talk about it here as soon as it's announced. At least there is a chance to ride Tron early.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of the fastest coasters.
Yes, that's interesting. So in the world or at Disney World? In the world.
Yeah.
One of Disney. Okay, so we'll get the speed.
At Disney theme parks around the world. That's pretty good. I mean, I know in my head that you're not just sitting on a motorcycle, but that's how I'm picturing it.
Well,
and
it's sort of like...
I'm just picturing like sitting on a motorcycle with no restraints or anything.
Well, I think it's the same kind of car as Avatar.
Yeah,
which is essentially a motorcycle feel, even though you're on a Banshee, right?
It does support you. I'm just imagining like falling off in the middle of a ride.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I doubt that Disney...
Hopefully you don't,
Yeah, yeah, I think Disney might have run a couple more tests than that, but...
All right, Josh D'Amaro came out with some positive news for everyone.
Yes. If you still have a Walt Disney World annual pass, you will now be able to visit parks after 2 p.m. without needing a park pass reservation.
Yeah, so that you can't go in the morning without one, but it just means you can go anytime, right?
Excluding Saturdays and Sundays at Magic Kingdom Park and blackout dates. Yeah, but I mean, obviously, block of dates
But
makes
that's
sense.
good, because if you're a local pass holder, it just makes it a lot easier, which are the only pass holders who can buy new passes right now.
Or if you have a continuing pass. But that progress towards ending park pass reservations, because I'm really over them, and I think we should just kind of move to slowly just get rid of them.
Yeah.
So this is positive news. It's a step in the right direction.
That's a song. After all, yeah, we know that. And another good news, a lot of people, now, as DVC members, we never lost our parking privileges at the resort hotels. However, Disney is now instituting at Disney World, you can self-park for free if you're a guest staying at the hotel. So that's good. They didn't. Now, again, as we said in the past, almost every other hotel in the world does charge guests for parking. So this is a really nice touch that they're backtracking on that one and giving you free parking again.
Yeah. And finally, for Disney World, when you buy Disney Genie Plus, you will also now get free digital downloads of your photo passes from the attraction, like ride photos that they take when you're
ride
actually
photos
on
only.
them.
That's the important point for this one.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, still pretty good. So
ride photos are some of the most fun ones to have.
It's only on the days you buy Genie Plus if you don't buy it every day. But still, at least, any rides you ride, in other words, on a Genie Plus day, you're going to get the pictures for free. Now, over at Disneyland...
Do you still have to scan your Magic Band? Or do they just automatically
It sounds like they're going to put it into your account because they'll know your Magic Band is linked to it.
True.
Because it's in the app. So Disneyland is also they're getting 4 changes.
Yeah. Lucky Disneyland. So the first exciting change, kind of similar to Disney World, but starting February 4th, 2023, if you have a Disneyland park ticket with the Magic Key Pass or a Park Hopper ticket, you can start park hopping 2 hours earlier at 11 a.m.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one. I would almost, we don't care about the 2 p.m. because we don't have a pass right now because we didn't renew it during COVID. So we're among everybody else waiting for the selling to start.
Similarly, as I said with World, it's a step in the right direction towards moving away from our COVID rules. So we like to see it. Additionally, Disneyland will offer nearly 2 months worth of $104 park ticket dates through 2023, which means more opportunities to have fun on the lowest price one day, park
$104 are the cheapest tickets they have there. And of course, with surge pricing throughout the year, it changes. So they're adding more of the lower price tickets. So that's good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's good too. And then, of course, similar here, the digital downloads, they're doing that for any PhotoPass attractions. But theirs is interesting because it says this starts February 4th and lasts as long as the Disney 100 celebrations. So a little different tweak. So basically this year, you're going to get free digital downloads with Disney PhotoPass. Oh, it's for anyone, right? So you don't even have to use, their Genie Plus to get it. So that's good. That's different there.
Yes. And finally, Disneyland Resort will make select Magic Key Passes available for new sales at different times throughout 2023, with more inventory becoming available.
Now, where is this announcement for Walt Disney World?
Yeah, well, we have to buy our tickets for March very soon, so I'm expecting right after that.
Yeah, as soon as we're probably spending 3 times as much, which is what they want. That's why they're not selling more passes. But anyway. We're still maybe ahead, but at some point we won't because we would have had to keep buying that pass through COVID when we weren't even allowed to travel and we wouldn't have been able to use it and so on. But
parks
anyway.
were closed and everything.
All right, more news from Disneyland and Tiana.
Tiana's Palace is coming to Disneyland Park in 2023, so this year. Just as Tiana transformed the old sugar mill into her dream restaurant in The Princess and the Frog movie, Disney is now transforming the French Market restaurant in New Orleans Square at Disneyland into a new restaurant called Tiana's Palace.
Yeah, so this will be another quick service restaurant, sort of with new theming for Tiana. There'll be some new food there, so I wouldn't mind trying that. I like Cajun Southern New Orleans food. And, of course, don't worry, the Mint Julep Bar will still be there. It's going to be closed while they're doing the makeover.
Starting February 17th and reopening later in 2023, but it will be back.
Oh, with your Mickey beignets as well. So there you go. I'll have a Mint Julep. You can have a Mickey beignet.
Exactly. The perfect combination. And more news. Moonlight Magic is back in 2023.
All right. If you're a DVC member, listen up for some dates and locations.
Yes. So at California Adventure, it is February 1st, one night only. And then moving over to World, Epcot, we have February 8th and 15th. Hollywood, we have May 11th and September 13th. Animal Kingdom, July 11th and August 2nd, and Typhoon Lagoon, the water park, May 23rd and August 23rd, all of 2023.
And amazingly, we don't line up with any of these this year,
Yeah.
so that's too bad. We have done these several times in the past. We did one this year.
They're quite fun.
Yeah, they're quite fun. If you're a Disney Vacation Club member, you do have to get online pay attention to the dates, people, because you got to get on there and like massively try to get in line and book. It's like Ticketmaster.
Exactly. I was just going to say, it's like concert tickets.
We've had good luck doing this in the past. So if you're on there right away, hopefully you'll have some good luck. And then some more pool closures happening across the way.
Alani's 2 popular water slide pool areas are closing for refurbishment. The volcanic vertical Audi slide will be unavailable from January 16th all the way through February 3rd, and the Tubestone curl slide will be unavailable from February 20th to March 10th, but reopening for most March breaks, so that is good news.
Yeah, and both of these are pretty good. So the volcanic vertical is one where you just slide down like yourself on your, like you do at most of the Walt Disney World hotel slides. Amelia loved these. I love them too.
They're so fun.
Pretty much all in the dark. And then the Tubestone curl is one where you actually sit in like an inner tube raft thing and go down the slide. These are pretty cool slides. So they obviously did it so that they're not both closed at the same time.
Yeah, which is a very good idea.
Yeah, it's one after the other. It's still going to cost some lineups at the slides, but they're a lot of fun. So everything else is open. The grotto pools, Keiki Cove, which is a keiki or little kids in Hawaiian. So that's the little splash zone area, the Wailana pool, and all the other whirlpools. Everything else will be open because they already did some of those. So that's good.
Yes.
All right. That is the news for this week. Everyone looking forward to this Tron news.
Yes,
If you're
pretty
in the
excited.
affected
We're
groups.
moving forward on all fronts. So
Oh, we have our fingers crossed. What are the odds we'll let you know if we're in or not? First of all, it has to align with our dates. So if you're not local, that's always the trick with these things, right? Even Moonlight Magic, you have to sort of hope it aligns with your trips.
Yeah.
But if you're local, good luck to you, a local pass holder. We hope you get on it. Can't wait to hear how it is. Thank you for listening. As always, follow along on social media at 1923 Main Street. Reach out, add your comments, say hello. Love hearing from you and appreciate that you listen to the show every week. We'll see you again next week and have a magical day.
Bye-bye.